Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, or they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't tryna go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back off of Thanksgiving break to the Urban X podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Malcolm. This is the artist formerly known as the Black Dot. Thank you guys for joining us.
We are in the building, in the flesh, with you here live and direct.
Yes, thank y'all for joining. Us.
We thank you for joining us. We hope your holiday was great.
Absolutely.
Your holy days, your holidays,
Absolutely.
your days off from work. For those who don't celebrate none of that but still got a few extra days off. Whatever it is that you did over the last week, we hope you enjoyed it. We thank those who came out and supported us, you know what I'm saying, for Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. Today is Cyber Monday.
Well, actually, Saturday, it wasn't Small Business Saturday. I think that's next week.
Is it?
Think so, but...
Did I get it screwed up?
It's okay. It's all arbitrary holidays anyway, so we just made that
just
up.
hurry up and buy.
Yeah, so right now, we're still having the 40% off Cyber Monday sale.
Yeah. 40% off. Go out there and get that. You know what I'm saying? Get these threads.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Your early holiday shopping. Yep, look at that banner. Oh, yeah, that's tough. 40% off.
And these will be up soon too, right?
What are these?
These new hoodies. These top 5.
Oh, these are top 5.
Yeah.
I would say dead or alive, but they're all dead.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. You can get a look at that. You know what I'm saying? 5 people who I respect, you respect. We respect in our community. I see them do this for the hip hop joints, and I'm like, we got plenty of top 5s. You know what I mean? And so, you know, Coakley, Gregory, Wilson, Blair, and Khalid. You know what I mean? So, and of course, Sabi, Dr. Africa, Azariah, Kalindi, and Dawood. Oh, that's a crazy lineup. That's a crazy lineup. You know what I mean? So if you are of the conscious community, we have our own, you know, heroes and people who've helped us along the way, you know, spreading some love and insight. So, yeah, it is what it is.
How was your break?
Break was good. Of course, Thanksgiving family came over, enjoyed that. Then it was Mama Dot's birthday. You know, on Saturday, so we enjoyed that.
Yep.
So very good. Eli's birthday is next week.
Yeah.
So, you know, they all come in succession.
Eli's birthday ends the run.
Yeah, it ends the run for us.
Yeah.
And so, you know, very, very good times. You know, just sitting back and enjoying things. And so we had leftovers, and our arrogant asses wouldn't even eat them by Saturday. Saturday, we ordered food from Carmine's.
Oh, it's your birthday.
The Italian, because it's my mama Dot's birthday.
Yeah, I was like, what? Yeah.
And I had a full Italian spread. And as I'm sitting there eating, I mean, I'm talking pani alla vodka, spaghetti, cutlets, calamares, and Italian bread. You know, everything laid out like a mobster. Huh? And I'm saying, our arrogant asses.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, we ate leftovers until at least Monday.
I was eating leftovers. Like this is the first like year, like I was really eating like leftovers. You know what I mean? Like I was
normally
like,
I do.
Yeah, because I had leftovers from here and I had leftovers from my mom's house. So
Right,
I was
right.
really
So
like,
you was
I was putting them
double-stacked.
together. Yeah, I was putting them
Putting some
together.
of this together,
And then
some
Avery
of that.
cooked some too. Like I was really just kind of
Yeah, you was laying that out
yeah.
there. Yeah.
I ate like a pig. I need to get back in the gym.
Yeah, that's for all of us.
Yeah.
Today is day one of flush.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So.
Auntie Wanda says she had her leftovers until Sunday. Normally we do, Auntie, but all of a sudden, you know, Mama Dot's birthday and Odyssey insisted she wanted us to go down to Carmine's. I'm like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, chill. But we wound up having a great time anyway. My nephew had open heart surgery 2 days before Thanksgiving, and so he recovered. He's home already.
Yep.
And so the giving thanks for that was super well deserved. And yeah, so that's what it boils down to.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Really, really dope stuff. Really, really dope.
So before we get started, real quick, I just want to remind everybody, still 40% off. These hoodies will be up by tonight.
Yeah, by tonight.
This
is what we call a test run. If you like them,
if you like it,
we'll put them up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I'm hoping you do. We're going to need you to sign in to our Twitter account.
TikTok account. You mean.
TikTok.
Yes, the link is in the description below as well.
Because
follow us.
Before we can even really do any business, we need 1,000 followers there.
Yeah.
We got maybe 475 followers in our TikTok. I'm talking tonight, guys. Don't even wait too long for that. Just make that pop off. Go down, subscribe to, because that's where we're going to debut the skits from.
We got some good ones.
Okay, we got some good ones coming. And so if you want to see them, go in there. Also, this episode is sponsored by Sticky Rice. All right? The mixtape by Omar's Queen. Her name escapes me because it's not a name. It's Artist something Bones, or she's just a beautiful spirit and soul. So
With great music.
With great music. And we put the link in the description.
That's in the description below as well.
So you can just click that link too when the show's over, when you got some time.
It's at UrbanX TV on TikTok as well.
Yeah. At UrbanX TV on TikTok. And help us out, man.
Yeah, facts.
We need 1,000. Come on now.
So let's do a quick roll call. Then we're going to get into the stuff, man. I see Houston, Texas. I saw Watts. L.A. tapped in. What's good?
L.A. in the building.
Brooklyn by way of Georgia. Las Vegas. Shouts out to y'all.
Okay, I like that.
What's that? Roselle. Okay, all right. Cincinnati, Elmira, New York, upstate. PA, what's happening?
What's happening, PA?
Oakland, Oaktown, what's happening? Richmond, VA, what's happening?
Memphis is in the building.
Santa Monica in the house. B-More.
Angelique Taylor, thank you for the super chat.
Who else? Boston in the house. Philly, what's good?
Naptown in the building.
Chicago, what's good? New Haven.
St. Louis in the building.
Toronto, Mississippi, Cleveland, Inglewood.
Ooh, Inglewood.
Thank you guys for joining, and thank you for the other super chats as well that came through.
Yes.
So Left Field, Lefty was good. Thank you. All right, so let's get into it.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Now this week felt like a throwback because we took it was a full week from the last episode.
Yes.
We did that way back in the day when we first started this podcast.
Absolutely.
It was once a week.
Yes.
And when news broke, we had to wait until the following Thursday, every
absolutely.
Thursday. But this week, it was a lot of stuff happening because of the Survivors Act of New York City.
Yes.
Where there were apparently 2,500 lawsuits filed as a result of this, because this left a year window open where people could file civil suits against their sexual assaulters.
Yes.
Right? People who had violated them. So this was like everybody was coming out the woodwork. It was a scary time if you had violated somebody.
Right. Or if you didn't, but
You got money now.
You got money now. Let's be clear with this.
Yeah, because there is a very, very, very fine line when it comes to, like, wanting justice and then just wanting the paycheck.
No, absolutely.
Right? And I think it gets blurred very quickly, and then once it gets blurred, it's hard for actual victims. It's like,
and that's why the whole vetting process of if you truly have a case and a case that's worthy of us moving forward, because how many of these cases are not about money?
That's true.
How many is just, I just want this person to face justice?
Yeah.
Or how many of them is straight about money?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean that they weren't real cases, but it's very hard for lawyers to discern the difference at times, because I watch on TV every day. They got this, if you were down by 9/11, from 2001 to, so-and-so, you could be eligible for compensation.
Yeah.
Nigga, I didn't have kidney problems before the 9/11. I lived along that line. I be thinking about going down there and be like, yeah, because they saying your time is running out. Yeah. You better get your claim in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, maybe I need to get my claim in, because I remember that day clearly, and this is for the lawyers who are watching. I was in perfect, great health. I was just jogging down the west side, getting my exercise on, and then all of that smoke and soot from those buildings.
And then the energy exerted from you trying to...
and it exerted and got deep down into my pores.
Into your kidneys.
Into my kidneys. And I noticed from that day, I was having all these problems.
I ain't been right since. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I ain't been right since. Look, hell.
Yeah.
Every now and then, I get these little flashbacks, and I need them to cut me a check. Yeah. And so we have to think about.
Yeah. So it was a couple people. So Diddy got, I think, 2 more suits as a result.
Yes.
Jamie Foxx got one. That one is a little interesting because he's aware of who's filing it, and he says that she filed something against him before, and the judge threw it out.
Okay.
Right, so she is apparently he said she's a known liar, she's a known scammer. So I don't know, remains to be seen. Marcellus Wiley got
yes,
for something that happened in '94, I believe.
Yeah,
93,
he would have
94.
to be in college at that time.
Yes, he was at the University of Columbia playing football. Right. So apparently this happened in college. Mayor Eric Adams. Something happened in '93. I think he was a cop then, right?
Yeah, he was a cop on the force, working at the same precinct as the alleged victim.
Ooh.
And so, again, what's the motive behind when you could have filed when it happened?
Yeah.
Or, so is it now because it's a cutoff and these are high-profile individuals? Save Diddy and a few people who you just know. He did that shit.
Yeah.
Save a few of those individuals. Each and every case has to be looked at individually, because you don't want to lump a whole bunch of people into a situation because now they have money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I want to try to be fair, but I also want to be fair to real victims when you're dealing with powerful people and you figure you don't have a chance to win that battle because their lawyers or their fixers are greater than what your budget could withstand, and they're going to put you on that stand and make you look like you crazy. Yeah. Make you look like you a money hungry.
And make you relive it.
And make you relive the situation. Yeah. And so it is a traumatizing situation.
These things are always tricky because how do you prove that?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, how do you, 93, 94? How do you prove that?
Shit, I barely made the car. I was sitting by the phone like, shit, I was on tour in 91.
I'm getting this, summons. Like,
I'm like, shit, make sure I'm not coming through the mail. Shit done happened on the road and some shit. And so it's very tough, but listen.
But I will say this as well. So Diddy, Eric Adams, L.A. Reid, like a lot of these people, Jimmy Iovine, right?
Yes.
A lot of these people, save Jimmy Iovine. I'll say Diddy and Eric Adams. They have been, like, their status, I would say, in society has been, like, through the mud lately. Like Eric Adams as a mayor in New York.
Yes.
New York is going through it, so people are just kind of getting on him, and they just have been getting on him. Diddy as well. So it's kind of like the perfect time to strike if you're going to strike.
Yes.
Especially them two.
Yes, because it is a chess game. And Cassie understood. Now remember, Cassie worded her case very intricately because she mentioned the word traffic.
Oh yeah.
Now that opened up a whole nother can of worms.
Yeah, especially when like the definition of traffic is like
Yes.
we thinking bodies in the back of a
No,
truck. No, traffic is just state lines. Like I just took you over state lines.
Yes. And then remember this, like you mentioned earlier, this is just about New York.
That's there's other stuff.
There are other states in which these cases can be filed or other cases.
Yeah.
To me, it's an indication that the industry as a whole, because if I was a betting man, I've been on the inside early on. Most of that stuff, this was common stuff. It was bad, you know what I mean? But so even when we spoke about Bill Cosby in the 70s, and all they did was go to the Playboy Mansion, pop Quaaludes, and wild out. You know what I mean? That was like a part of the protocol. And we know the casting couch has been something, right or wrong, has been something that's a staple in the industry. And so, and then we speak about people's threshold for pain and humiliation and for success. What are you willing to do for a Klondike bar?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yep.
And so it becomes whenever there's a deadline, let's just cut right to it.
Yeah.
It forces an influx of people to say, I've been on the fence about it.
Yeah.
I've been traumatized by it.
Yep.
Let me go for it. Then it causes those who say, I ain't got nothing to lose, but everything to gain. Let me throw my name in the hat because there may just be a general settlement from certain individuals.
Yeah.
Like L.A. Reid, when I was reading his case about this young executive, I forget her name, everybody in the industry knew her, and she seemed to have more detailed receipts of times, events, and places that took place that will make it very difficult for him to at least fight his case. But I don't know where I was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Let alone what the situation, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And so it becomes interesting. Very, very interesting, but it's just the beginning.
Yeah. So, Hollywood, they went through their, I would say white entertainment industry. They went through their Me Too industry, their Me Too.
Harvey Weinstein.
With Harvey Weinstein and everything that followed. Because even when that was happening and people would go, oh, he did something, and they would just, I'm sorry about that. I'm just like, yo, like, it's your word against hers. Like, just face value. I'm just like, yo, a lot of people just cop into this.
Yes.
And I didn't understand.
Who took the fall for the Hollywood fall, side, and now the black entertainment, the Bollywood or whatever you call it,
Bollywood is
Diddy.
India.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
It's okay.
Diddy is going to be the fall guy for this because it goes higher than him.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Right? And so at some point, we have to offer you up for slaughter. And once white media is involved, and they are covering this the way they're covering it, it doesn't look good. Right? Diddy went on a media campaign because he knew this was coming. He got the key to the city from Eric Adams.
Yeah.
How ironic is that?
Yeah.
BET honored him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he thanked Cassie.
He thanked Cassie.
Remember that? That was odd. That was just
that
like
was kind of odd.
creepy. Yeah.
He released his new album about love. He got a song about Kim Porter on there, I believe.
Yeah, he does.
He does. Then he gave everybody back there publishing under the guise of humanitarian services when we knew the NDA that they signed meant that they can't talk about him, they can't talk about his mama, they can't talk about his kids, they can't talk about Bad Boy. And so he basically paid for their silence because he knows what's coming down the pipe.
Can y'all hear us? Are we good? Hold on. Can y'all hear us? Can y'all hear us?
Can y'all hear us? Are we all right?
They said the sound is breaking up.
Is it? Let me hear what you guys hear. Huh?
All right, they say we good. Are we good? Are we good?
Yeah, let us know. We shouldn't be in and out.
Because so one, if we good, and then we'll keep continuing. This is the challenges of going live, guys.
Yeah, this is the challenges of going live.
This is the challenges of going live. Okay, so all right, we good. We good.
All right.
All right, we're just gonna keep going to the commercial break.
Yeah, we'll keep going to the commercial break and try to figure out where this thing went wrong.
So so the latest thing that came out about Diddy was the case with him and Aaron Hall. Now,
yeah,
I read this and I said they did that.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you why, because I like 5 or 6 years ago I watched this interview on Vlad of Aaron Hall talking about what he was doing in front of Diddy, in front of Jodeci, in front of all of them. He was like I didn't like he's like graphic and vulgar.
Yes.
I was just like, yo, and he was just they know what I was, and then I started I looked into him this years ago about him and Gloria Velez.
Yeah, she was young.
How old she was.
Yeah, baby by her, very young.
Yeah, she was 16.
He said he didn't know she was a puppy.
Yeah, I was just
Like, dude, you really?
uh
And remember, he's the original nasty man of our era, not the Marvin Gaye, Sam Cooke, that kind of Al Green. But he's before R. Kelly. R. Kelly literally stole his life. After the public announcement album, he switched it up. He got the bald head like Aaron.
the shades. Yeah.
And started singing like Aaron. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, right along that same line, and, so the things that you go through as a pop star, him and Keith Sweat, them niggas was tearing them down back in the 80s. And so, those are probably just the ones he can remember.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And picture a young Diddy at that time there watching that. And what transpired from there. With power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, cool. Right?
Yeah.
But and it corrupts, absolutely. It just, you can do anything you want and then you do anything you want. Right? And so, and it's hard to know how you will respond in that situation until you're in that situation. You come off stage, it is your choice. It's chicks in your room before you fly in. How they get in there, I don't know. You don't want to know what they did to get into the goddamn room.
Jeez.
Right?
Yeah.
And so you begin to take on that mindset of privilege that this is what comes with the territory. And if you are A-lister, oh my, it's just, and so what you could do to other people's careers, you know what I'm saying? These people, even the rumors of, people on their knees for Diddy and this and that, and it's crazy, crazy stuff. You know what I mean? And so, but now there is a karmic vibration, so to speak, for that. Because when they're done with you, they are done with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When they have no more purpose for you, or you have abused certain privileges, and now you on your own. Once you abuse that, and it's starting to get closer and closer to who they are, they got to put you out there for slaughter. And so he will be out there for slaughter. But let me tell you who's happy right now. Will Smith.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
A bunch of other people whose names we have just forgotten about.
It's true.
Because this is dominating,
And it's funny, somebody just like on TikTok or one of the apps was they highlighted one of Aaron Hall's like lyrics.
Yo.
He was wildin'. And y'all were dancing to that.
He said, lock the door. You know what I'm saying? He said,
I don't care if you kick
you
or
can
punch.
yell and you can hit me. That's just making me more horny. I'm like,
yeah, y'all were dancing to that name.
When you listen to the lyrics, you like, this nigga's talking about a rape.
That is an actual,
In the song.
Yeah.
You can yell. I'm going to lock the door.
Yeah.
You can yell.
Yeah.
You can hit me. It's just making me more horny.
Jeez.
And then remember, in the song "A Piece of My Love," he called her a dumb bitch in the beginning of the song. You can have a piece of dumb bitch. I said, this nigga, and it was a cassette tape. I was like, this nigga just called it bitch.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Was something, but it ain't no different than I came in with the dick in my hand.
Yeah.
To make me put my foot in your ass, be cool.
Yeah.
Same shit. I mean, and he went to jail for rape.
He did go to jail.
If you listen, it's all in the music. And so, yeah, he was way out of control. You know, R. Kelly was way out of control. And all of this stuff is starting to collapse on itself. And there will be other names that come out before this whole thing is done, because a lot of these people have done some stuff that they should be embarrassed about.
All right.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, Josh Giddey, since we on nasty people.
Yeah.
Josh Giddey, so he's a...
Hold on, Aaron Kamadi. Remember, it's with all the money that they're making, it's not about money, it's about power. And these are two separate things. Now, money and power, can go hand in hand, but those who feed off rape and overcoming people, that is a power thing. That is a narcissistic thing that, even rapists who ain't got no money, why do they do it? When they could just go put a few dollars down and get off or something. So it is a weird psychology thing about power. Yeah.
Right. So Josh Giddey.
Josh Giddey.
So a basketball player for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yes.
He is under fire because apparently he was messing with a 16-year-old.
A 16-year-old, I heard 15, but 15, 16, he was supposed to be a virgin.
Oh.
He was playing that shit for a while.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then yet they got these tapes that emerged, or photos of him with a 16-year-old girl in an incriminating situation. And nobody in ESPN, including what's her face, Malika Andrews and them, are talking about this.
I know they just addressed it today.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they just addressed it. Well, I know she addressed it today. Because you can't not report on it. Like,
right. So what did she finally say?
I don't know what she found. I didn't watch it. I saw it just before we got on that she reported on it today. Because people were just like, finally. But so I saw a lot of discussion about this, right? And people were making, I think, false equivalencies about what was happening to Kyrie, what was happening to, Kyrie, John Morant. Maybe. Yeah, both of them, because people was just like, oh, he's still allowed to play, but John Morant got 25 game suspension. John Morant got that suspension after repeatedly violating the NBA's laws, right? Fine. Right, so that's the thing. And Kyrie got suspended by the team, not the league.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, my man, he brought that up. I'm like, no, that's a fact. Like, it's not...
When you peel back the layers of it, that is the fact. They gave John Morant 2 or 3 opportunities. Look, clean this up.
Yes.
Clean this up. And then he snubbed his nose in their face.
Yes.
With the last instance. And so they were backed into a corner to say something needs to be done. And like you said with Kyrie, he wasn't suspended by the NBA.
Yeah.
The team
did that, yes.
Did that.
So Jay Nyman said she was very vague, general, and quick on the topic. Because she probably attracted to him. That's why. Like,
she's a weirdo. She's a weirdo. And she's quick to always point out, especially dealing with assaults.
Black players,
what black players are doing.
Man.
Are they still complaining about the sound?
Oh, boy. I think we were talking about the wrong stuff, guys. You know how we do.
Yeah, maybe we're talking about the wrong stuff.
But I heard this doesn't make it right. This does not make it right. This is also gross. But I heard the age of consent in Oklahoma is 16.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that doesn't make it right.
Absolutely not. So the law needs to be changed. So I don't know if they're gonna try to play that, but he's like, the fact that they even let him talk to the media was kind of odd to me as well.
Yes,
because you kind of want him to
away.
Yeah.
But again, my lawyer, that's what my lawyer's gonna say. She's 16. No. I know. I get it.
Yeah.
But remember, we had. Listen, our grandparents had kids at 14 and 13 in the South. And again, that doesn't make it right. We see what's going on. Now what Carmelo did was foul.
Yeah.
He was, I forget how old, she was 14.
Yeah.
He was 20-something.
Yeah.
That's foul, right?
He's just a horrible human being.
He's just a horrible human being.
Yeah, all the way around. But
you know what I mean? And so But that's what I'm gonna pay my lawyer to say. I'm gonna pay my lawyer to say, I didn't break the law, whether you morally agree with what I did or not.
But he's still like, I don't know what, because the NBA is about perception, it's about appearance,
Yes,
it's
yes,
about
it
like
is.
brand.
Yes,
So
it
he
is.
just he might have ruined his damn career, bro.
Yeah, he might have to go back to Europe or somewhere.
Absolutely.
And finish out his career, because anything dealing with the violation of women in any capacity,
Children, bro.
children,
Jesus.
it's just a very, very bad look. Has Stephen A. spoke about it?
I didn't see anything Stephen A.
Okay, because he's another one.
And he's been very vocal lately on everything else.
Yes.
So
I want to know.
I want to know what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Just keep the score. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep the score even.
He's talking about cartoon verses now on his podcast. So I want to hear. He's talking about everything. So I want to hear his actual thoughts on when it counts. And that's what they was talking about with Joe Budden when it came to the Diddy. You talk about everything.
Right. And it becomes tough, because if these are your people, you trying to hold on as long as you can. But see, this is what we mean. This is not about truth. If I like you, truth goes out the window. If I'm aligned with you, it's not about truth. And we see it all the time with the cognitive dissonance of the way we move with celebrities, religious figures, gurus, the whole 9 yards. We abandon truth. We go, nah, I'm rocking with. So it ain't about truth. It's about who I like.
That's a fact.
And that's just the way it is.
So we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Yeah, let's take a quick commercial break.
We're gonna see what's up with the sound. We'll be right back. What's good, fam? It's Malcolm here, and if you ever thought about starting a business, or if you have a business and you want to be able to, make more sales, build an audience and things like that, if you don't know, I have a suite of courses, 5 courses on YouTubing, podcasting, book writing, and a bunch of other stuff, and I'm making them available for absolutely free. Go take them, use what you can use to apply to your business. And if you need actual direct one-on-one help, then we can, talk as well. But all you have to do is go to blackfamilybiz.com, blackfamilybiz.com, and they are available to you. All you need is an email, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.
To all of you Dr. Sebi followers, I've got something for y'all. Discover the untold story of one of the most important healers of our time in Abelardo Guerrero Jr.'s book titled My Journey with Dr. Sebi. Visit www.myjourneywithdrsebi.com to place your order and receive a free copy of the audiobook with over 4 hours of exclusive content.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, sending you lots of love and gratitude. Thank you so much for allowing me to continuously connect with you and your spirit team. Know that whether you're receiving guidance and confirmation with an angel oracle card session, or you're having your energy centers realigned with a chakra balancing session, or you're releasing trauma and pressure with a mental healing session, I am here to be of service to you. Visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com, to see all my services and availability, and also visit my YouTube channel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, where I have hundreds of videos for you to follow through and learn more about your spiritual journey. Thank you so much for connecting with me, and until we connect again, one love.
And we're back.
And we are back. Somebody asked me who was the Blair on my shirt. That is Dr. Delbert Blair. So Steve Coakley, Dick Gregory, Francis Cress Wilson, Delbert Blair, and Khalid Muhammad. Malcolm is Dr. Sebi. Loyola Africa, Azariah, Dr. Kalindi, and Brother Dawood. Yes. Yes.
So go get those. Remember, if we still got the sale, 40% off Cyber Monday. Go get that.
And go hit our TikTok.
Yes. Follow us on TikTok at UrbanXTV. The link is in the description below.
We need 500 people before we can even open up our shop.
We need 1,000 people.
But we got 500.
Yeah.
You know, so we need 1,000 people.
And we're going to be putting up our skits on there as well.
Yeah, we're
got
going to be
some
letting
stuff.
them go over there first. So, and of course, this episode is brought to you by Sticky Rice.
It's not an Asian dish. It's an actual mixtape.
It is an Asian dish.
Yeah.
You can get the Sticky Rice.
So
it's a great mixtape. It's a great mixtape.
Today he had me go get him some fried rice. And he typed in like the text message, veggie fly rice, and I almost read that to them. And I was just like, they gonna spit in my food, bro. They gonna spit in my face in here, bro.
And a duck sauce.
There were mad exclamation points too. He wanted me to scream it. Jeez, man.
Oh man, yeah.
But thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys. I wanted to talk to you guys about this weekend. There's a lot of football happening this weekend.
A lot of football.
So the college football season, the regular season ended. There was Thanksgiving games, of course. But Friday they had a game. It was a Black Friday game.
I thought that was weird. Right?
So now I gotta explain this because this is deep and this is where it's gonna go. So Amazon paid $100 million to broadcast the NFL's first ever Black Friday game. Okay? Now what they did was they showed it on the Amazon Prime channel, right? And they were playing commercials of Amazon products, and not just any Amazon products, the Amazon products you specifically like. Your algorithm.
Dude, yeah. Yes.
That's where this is going, bro.
That's where this was going. So everything you've been searching all year on Amazon, buying.
And you can buy it from the channel. Like you could, watching.
So you're watching the game, and they're going, remember this?
You like this?
You think about this?
This was in your cart.
This was in the cart. So that is genius on their part in terms of advertising. You know what I mean? That's the advantage of them being able to show the games and build the algorithm around your interest. That is a boss move by Amazon.
That is different, bro.
Because I kept saying a Black Friday game all makes sense now.
Yeah, and
Everybody saw a different ad.
yeah.
Yes. They have the ability to do that.
It's because Amazon Prime is connected to your account. Like the Prime thing is connected to your account.
Yes.
We know what you like.
We know what you like. And just side note, they got the cars out now. They said the cars is gathering your data just like your smartphone. So they said where you go, how fast you traveling, the conversations you're having in your car. You know what I mean? All of these things now, because remember, your car is a vehicle for information as well, too. How many miles does he travel all the time? He's always stopping in front of that Starbucks. That may be on the way to work. So they're gathering information now from your car. This is where it's going when we start talking about information age, because the new everything is information.
Yeah, and algorithms. That's what it's about.
Algorithms and information.
Think about how powerful, again, like the Amazon algorithm is, right? Google's algorithm.
Yes.
Facebook's algorithm. TikTok. Like, think about if companies knew what the algorithm was. And that's why I think Marjorie Taylor or Nikki Haley, one of the two, they said that they're running for president. They said that now, if they win, they're going to make all of these social media sites have to publicize what their algorithm is showing us. And then at the same time, they want you to log in with your first and last name so we can see everything. Everything needs to be transparent.
Yep. New World Order.
That's what, yeah.
Here it is. And so, not only that, you was telling me about the cars with the kill switch.
Yeah, so I think by 2026, they're trying to get all cars to be able to have a kill switch in them, right? So, and they said it's for safety reasons. But we said that the minute they announced that they can, you can have a seated heat subscription.
Yeah.
In the BMWs. Because it's like, they can control it. They can just turn that off.
Yeah.
That means they can just turn off your car.
Yep. That's exactly what it means. And I got to pay for heat? It's like paying for heat at home.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You can't have no shorty get in the whip and you ain't got no heat in there. That's just not gonna.
Nah, just keep the windows rolled up, man.
Because Mercedes got the heated seats, the massage seats. That's all a part of the hustle. I can't be like, yeah, hello?
Yeah.
Customer service. Representative. I need to put that, pay my bill. I'm going to pick Shorty up. You know what I mean? And she going to want to sit in
How fast it can get?
How fast? Like, is it immediate? Okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah. Shit. You know? Hell yeah.
Jeez. So these newer cars, like a lot of these newer cars that's coming out, they're more electronic and it's going to be...
But then again, what they're going to do is, when your car is stationarily parked and you haven't paid your bill, then shut your car off.
Yeah.
And you... I know this is the key, right?
Yeah.
That shit is off.
Yeah.
You got to walk. That's even worse than not having the heat. Damn. You know what I mean? The heat's a privilege, babe. You in this Mercedes with me. But if you can't turn your car on, see, I'm hoping that they don't turn this kill switch on while the car's moving. That would be a safety issue. Unless it's a car chase.
That's going to happen.
Right. The police might have your code and go, all right, let's just shut his car down.
That's going to happen. And it's going to happen. And just think, it's too many cars out there for it to not happen by accident, for not to be some kind of computer malfunction.
Yeah.
Look, we're on YouTube right now, and people getting messed up sound, people saying to skip, and so it's too much technology for it to not go wrong.
They just removed one of our videos.
Episode 147. They just took it off YouTube.
They was like, "Yo, it's out of here."
Yeah, it was like we violated some guideline.
And then when we looked at the date, that was November of 2020.
Yeah, we was in it.
We was in the trenches.
We was in it, so who knows what we said.
Who knows what the hell was said on that show. But it's gone.
Yeah, it can't even sit. That's crazy.
It's gone. And so this is a part of the future. Everywhere you go, information is being collected on you now.
Yeah.
You got your phone in your pocket. You don't even have to take it out. It knows your routine. Just like your Easy Pass knows, and soon it's going to be clocking. You're going to get tickets in the mail for speed, and you ain't even going to know where it's just you was speeding, especially in rental cars. Our cars are not able to go past.
Yeah.
And every time you go past that, so now instead of your rental being X amount, they hit you with
extra fees.
Extra fees because you were speeding, not from the city, from us.
Yep.
Because
I think they have that. Yeah.
You were putting wear and tear on our vehicle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, or this and that, or and so that's where it's going. So and a lot of these these cars got backup cameras. All kind of stuff where data can be collected, listening to you on the inside of the vehicle.
To on the web, man.
Yeah, that's where we going now.
Yo, so I have a theory. I think.
Yes, Quan, has TVs as well. Been on TVs.
Oh, yeah. I have a theory, guys.
Okay, theory.
So, I think it was MSNBC or one of the MSNBC or CNN. They were discussing Trump. Right, these the panelists were discussing Trump. The anchors and one of the guys said, I forget his name. He's kind of famous, but he said if Trump gets reelected, he's going to be lining people up. He's going to be in prison. I'm paraphrasing. He's going to be executing people. And how do we know that? Because look at his record. Look at his record. Look at his past record. This is what he's done. And I sat there and said, this is what he's done. How the hell? Ooh. He was putting people in prison, executing them. So on face value, I said, okay, he's scaring people. That's how you get people to vote for Biden. He's just scaring people. Then I said, hold on. That was the whole Q conspiracy.
That was the whole QAnon conspiracy.
What if he, out of just pure being flustered, just said something he wasn't supposed to say?
A Freudian slip of all Freudian slips.
Whoa.
That would be something. Because you don't just make a statement.
Yeah, it was just like, really just like, whoa.
Executing people and imprisoning people. And I'm doing the math, and that was the whole QAnon thing, that everyone is in Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
Guantanamo Bay, and certain people are already dead. The Clintons. Well, did I say that? I can't say the Clintons.
Oh God.
You know, but the them people.
I wonder if you can still hear us.
You know, but he, you know,
Yeah.
It was a whole list, and we was like, "Come on, son, Dad, son,
Yeah, right.
Come on, son." And here it is, this reporter on supposed to CNN,
It was CNN or MSNBC, one of the two.
and just came right out.
And he's like a known like reporter. You know what I'm saying?
Well, something to keep an eye
Something
on.
to scratch your head about.
Something to scratch your head about. Something to definitely scratch your head about. I like you. I like you. I like you.
I was like, whoa, okay. All right.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So I'm hearing Derek Chauvin got poked up in the slammer.
He got hit with the.
That's what I'm hearing. And his family they weren't given a lot of information on what happened either. They heard about it like when everybody else heard about it. So again, you know, the white right is saying he's a political prisoner, which I said that they're gonna say about him.
Yes, you did.
I said they're gonna call him a political prisoner. So they're saying he's a political prisoner and, you know, he's not safe in jail, stuff like that. But yeah.
And that's what I think Tariq Nasheed said. He said he don't believe this story.
Oh,
He said
okay.
he thinks it's a fabricated story to get this guy moved out of prison.
Oh.
And I said, that is an interesting take on it. But I'm hoping, to hit him with the pokey.
Apparently his appeal got denied.
Yeah.
So
Like when you do crime,
Yeah.
this is what happens when you up in prison, son. Anything could happen. I'm surprised it took this long.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For people to run up on him and
yeah.
you know, unless he was in what they call PC.
Or, you know, what if they can't let him out and he had to, because loose ends, man, loose ends.
Oh no! Listen,
Loose ends. You know what I'm saying?
That's an elevated conversation.
Yeah.
that brings multiple moving pieces
Yeah.
into the situation. The coroner,
Yeah.
the mayor, this one, Floyd. You know what I mean? And our people are not ready to have that conversation.
We're not gonna have it right now.
And we're not gonna have it. I know. I see you inching toward the
gonna have
conversation.
it.
You're trying to lure me into it, Malcolm. I peeped that. You're trying to lure me in to a deeper conversation about all of this, but I'm not gonna fall for it. He got poked up. That's a part of the, you know, when you go to prison, because even in PC they can get you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know, the CEO open that door, and they on your ass.
That is a fact.
And so that's what, you know, he treated our man like a criminal. That's what happens.
Absolutely.
You are tuned into the sounds
Shout out
of
Nas.
Urban X.
And Steve Stout and the real estate guy who created the Paid in Full.
For Rakim and Scarface.
And Scarface. They each got $500,000.
That's dope.
And so that's a humanitarian thing. That's not reparations, that's reparations.
I bet he waited since last Monday to use that joke with that button just now.
Yeah, reparations is here now. And so I saw Steve Stout, Nas, and one of the small hats in conjunction with, you know, starting to honor some of the elders. Now, I don't know how they go about choosing who receives those awards, and I think it's healthcare involved and some other stuff, but it's a start.
Okay.
It is a start, you know.
Quick update. Last show I talked about the OpenAI CEO Sam Altman.
Yes.
He actually got his job back. Yeah,
I heard it was going to be a turmoil up there.
Yeah.
That's power.
Yeah.
That's power.
That's when your company is like a movement and they behind like your vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because they was all ready to bounce.
I seen the Mexicans do that.
Oh yeah.
When one of their Mexican brothers got fired,
and they all just walked. Yeah,
off.
yeah. I remember that.
Sheesh. That's power. And it's power we all have, but we all scared and we all individualized about, I need my job. I can't get people to not buy gas.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta get to work, son. we just, and when you think about the civil rights movement, that boycott when I used to read it in school, I thought it was like a week.
Yeah.
It was over like a year or something.
Yeah,
or
like
2
year and
years.
change, yeah.
So to see black people come together like that and carpool and do what they had to do and shut a whole city bus company down.
And the fact that they actually like they waited that long, like the city bus company, like that's you hate black people, you hate black people more than you like money.
Yeah, make them walk and shit.
Yeah, they were just like good.
And then when them numbers came in and they were like, yo, they're not coming back, bro.
Yeah.
And so it's good to see power like that demonstrated. Not that he was going to be in a situation where he needed work.
Yeah. Because remember I said Microsoft had a job for him immediately.
Right, immediately.
So if you're into crypto, I believe there's going to be some crypto regulation coming. Okay? Because FTX got caught up with the Sam Bankman-Fried stuff. Now, interesting story, right? So the Sam Bankman-Fried, he got caught up because he didn't have enough liquid. They didn't have enough liquid where, like, if it was a runoff of FTX, if people started getting their crypto off there, they didn't have enough liquid to kind of pay that back.
Yeah,
right. So apparently, if I remember correctly, this kind of got exposed by the CEO of Binance, which is another crypto exchange, right? The
and
guy CZ.
He kind of dropped he kind of ratted on him.
Yes, he was kind of like, throwing him under the bus.
Right.
And he kind of like highlighted the fact that they don't have it. Now, the CEO of Binance, CZ, he just got charged for damn near like money laundering, fraud, and things like that. He had to pay a fine of $4 billion, and I think he has to step down.
Jeez, I didn't even know this crypto thing was still around, bro.
Yo.
The reason I say that is because, where's my money, man? I got my money out there. It's in the air. They telling me now it's out there. Out there where?
It's in the cloud, man.
It's in the cloud. I keep going. I'm trying to bring my money back
in the cloud.
I put, it was modest investment, 500.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, let me flip that 5, turn that into 2,000, flip that, And now they saying I got $47 left. Or something crazy.
Took a beating.
I took a beating. How? I never did nothing. I didn't do nothing. I just put the money in there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out my man Chicago Bitcoin bully. He was saying this nigga is
crypto
slow.
So the crypto was one of those things where, because it was like such the wild, wild west, people lost their ass, man. And then what was happening is we saw the power of influencers in real time. Like, they were going, yo guys, this is my coin. And if you get this coin, you're going to get my album, you're going to get some tickets, and it's just going to always go up.
Yes.
Like, the more people buy it, people were getting it. And then the influencers was just like rug pulling them.
Yeah.
And then it was you couldn't sue them for it because it was crypto. It was bad, bro.
It's bad.
It was bad.
Really was bad. And these are the results of that. So now I'm staying far away from crypto.
Oh, bro.
Just my personal opinion.
Yeah, right now at least. I think
if the government take it over, that's even worse.
that's true too.
So I'm out. I'm keeping my money under the mattress.
That's true too.
As old school, counting. All right, counting again.
That is true too.
No, that's it, man.
Somebody, Quanet said most investors and billionaires said they would never invest in crypto. But I think the people who like really know what they're doing.
They are quite. Listen, my man Chicago crypto bully. He know what the fuck he doing.
What's his name? Eli from Common Sense. He's been talking about crypto before it got cool on the internet. He was talking about Ethereum and all that way before it got like cool.
It's a language that you either know it or you don't. It's one of those kind of things.
Yeah.
It's like algebra and what's that higher math? Calculus.
Oh, yeah.
Like, some people just get it. I don't get it.
I didn't get it.
I don't get it, man.
Yeah.
And crypto kept saying, all right, come closer to the screen. Let Dot sit closer to the screen, and we're gonna.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna share my screen with you so I can show you step by step what I'm doing.
And the more and more he showed me, the dumber I got. He just looked at me like, this Black Dot, the Black Dot. I'm like, yeah, my nigga, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. So
He was honest.
I was honest, man. I didn't want to, because I could have, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because metaphysically, how the numbers move You know what I'm saying? It's different than in the real world. So the algorithm is the rise him that you got to understand, you know, the essential essence of how the numbers really, you know, perpetuate. I could have went through a whole bunch of shit. And I said, I don't get it. I don't get none of this shit you talking about.
Oh my God.
None of it. He'd take a few videos home, Dot. I watched them. I don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, you got to be honest with yourself, man.
Yeah.
I tried that with that AI shit.
Oh,
No, it wasn't AI. It was something else. And I sat down at the computer. I said, I'm going to learn it.
Well, I forget what it was. I remember.
I forget what it was. I would have my drink with me. I sat down. Clear the brain, Dot. It's been a while since she was in class. Come on, you got this. 20 minutes in, I was like, man, fuck this shit. I'm out, man. Let me stick to what I do. Peace, brothers and sisters. Because, you know, Hotep, Ashe, you know what I mean? And all that good stuff. Namaste. You know, let's just keep it here. And I was back in my zone. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Stay in zone. Stay in zone.
Goodness.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
You want to talk about T.I. and his son?
So what's the deal with
Apparently,
T.I.?
they were at the Atlanta Falcons game and got into an argument. It was apparently they were joking with each other, and then I think
escalated.
It escalated, and the son who's come out and said like T.I. and his mother never raised him. He's with the grandma, and stuff like that.
Has come out, yeah.
And he's basically saying,
he was used as a part of this show.
Yeah, basically saying he's standing on business. He can take him down to the bando, and then T.I. was like, "Nigga, shut up."
Yeah, nigga, you grew up in a gated community.
Yeah.
Like, stop it. Just stop it.
Yeah. So the idea of your father working his ass off to get out of that environment, and you wanting to go back, is odd to me, man.
It's odd, but you got to remember, when your whole cultural foundation is on struggle. Your whole cultural, everything about black people is music, struggle, coming from the hood. And so that badge of honor means you almost feel awkward not having to go through it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you feel like, yo, damn, I wish I was starving.
Yeah.
And in the projects. And, you know, I try to make Odyssey feel bad. I guilt her all the time. I had 2 pair of pants. She was on her phone with her nails, like, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Dad, stop. That was 400 years ago. Okay? Why are you telling me these stories, Dad? No, because I want you to know, like, you know, you got it good, and Dad, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't relate to the shit you're saying. I've never had 2 pair of pants, Dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, no, because it was rough out here.
I was walking barefoot to school.
Barefoot to school. I had one good shoe, and I had a bad shoe, and you know what I'm saying? She don't want to hear none of that shit. And so you try to guilt your kids so they can appreciate what you got. And then, you know, everything came easy to him, like we talked about Bronny.
Yeah.
You know, Bronny will never play ball the way LeBron did. LeBron was playing like, this is it.
Yeah.
I ain't got no other choice. This is it. And so Bronny's like, yeah, I could play. I might not play.
I could take over the business.
I could take over the family business.
Yeah.
I live in a $200 million home or whatever. You know, so it's a different hunger. It's a different hunger and a different energy. And so some of these kids, they're going through like identity crisis.
You want to talk about Chris Brown?
What did Chris Brown do?
So apparently they were getting at him because he was with Kanye in Dubai. Kanye premiered a new song, and they're calling it an anti-Semitic song.
Oh, then he said, I'm Paru.
Then he said, get me out of that. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not Israeli. I'm not Muslim. I'm Paru. And I said, what's wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
Why are you Pyro, sir?
And why are you Pyro?
Mr. Brown?
Mr. Brown, why are you Pyro? Again, because he understands that that's just something you do not want to be connected with.
True. That's
What the fuck?
He said, that's true. He'd rather be in the gang than
He'd rather be in a gang than to be called anti-Semitic.
I'd rather be beefing with other black people.
I'd rather go war toe-to-toe with black folk
Yeah.
than to be considered anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
First of all, what you doing out there with Kanye?
True.
You know Kanye's hot, I think
This is true.
And you know Kanye could say anything
True.
at any given time.
Yeah.
He could be like in a press conference raising money for goddamn, Sandy Hook. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
listen.
What's that?
What are you talking about?
The flood.
Katrina.
Katrina and be like, George Bush hate black people.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So I do appreciate Kanye, but I feel like if I was like a business partner investor, I'd be really sweating bullets with this.
Dude,
like,
this is why Jaylen Brown had to. He was gonna head the Donda Sports Agency.
That's right.
Remember, he put him in charge of that.
That's right.
You
And he was
run
just
this,
like,
And what was the football player name? Antonio Brown. No, not Antonio Brown. It was another one of them they were like, gonna run it for Kanye. And then when Kanye went off the deep end, he had to bail.
That's right.
And you could call me a sellout all you want, dude. We can't do business. This is a game we're playing.
Yeah.
And we have to be in alignment to a certain degree with this game that we're playing. And so anything standing next to Kanye, you gotta hold on because he's calculated.
Yeah.
And uncalculated.
That's
at the same time.
It's too much for me, man.
So I'm
Aaron Donald? Was it Aaron?
Yeah, it was Aaron Donald.
Thank you.
That's who it was. Them two were a part of the Donda Sports Agency until Kanye got into all that heat. Now, I'm not saying Kanye was wrong. Kanye was right, technically. But right is subjective in the eyes of those who control the narrative. Mm-hmm. You could be 100% right, but if we control the narrative, you're wrong.
Yeah, they fired. So this is a girl who was on. She's an actor. She was doing Scream 7, and she said something critical of Israel, and they fired her
on the spot.
And it's just like you are proving Kanye's point.
They don't care.
Yeah.
That they're letting you know their alliance is not the truth. Their alliance is to their people.
Yeah.
Shout out Cambada and Black Magic 363. They released a new video.
Oh, nice.
Called I Can Do Magic off the upcoming album, Black Magic, Holy Ghost 3.
Holy Ghost 3, nice.
And I think that drops sometime in December.
I gotta check it out.
So the video is very tough. I saw Red Pill, Blue Pill, Kamani in there, a couple other guest appearances. And Cambada's doing what Cambada does.
That's dope.
Yes.
That's dope.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So did we talk about the former Bad Boy president being sued?
Oh, Javi Pierre.
Yeah.
That's the former president of Bad Boy. Him and Diddy go way back to college. And so they've been on the same squad for a while. And so now he's being brought up on charges as well.
Damn.
It's I think it's 2,500 people.
Yeah, in total, 2,500. Yeah.
Jimmy Iovine is in there.
Yeah.
Of course, L.A. we did. It ain't just black people.
Yeah.
Axl Rose is in there. There's a lot of.
It's a lot of just, and it's just celebrities, and you kind of wonder like what you.
Yeah, I mean,
and a lot of them rock and roll dudes. They were
them
bugging.
rock and roll dudes. They've been wilding for years. Sex, money, sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
They were bugging.
That was their moniker.
Yes.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And they meant every bit of that.
So like when like these like really, really big names, like Jimmy Iovine, for example, like do you think like he just kind of didn't know this was coming, or maybe
I think his lawyers are powerful enough to let him know. Or again, you don't know until the papers filed.
Yeah.
I told you, I sat by the phone like, baby, I was on tour back then. Once the deadline went by, I was like, oh, deadline is passed. Sure, God. Ooh, I passed with a 65.
Yeah.
Jeez, just barely passed that test. And so a lot of them, except maybe the very, very high profile, like Diddy probably knew for the last couple of years. Okay, this was coming because, from what I understand, Cassie kept telling him, yo, you know what I mean? This is about to go down.
Yo, do you think, this is another question, this is for the chat as well. Do you think if this was darker skinned woman, this would get as much notoriety and we'd be taking it as serious as we are now?
If this was a darker skin,
not Cassie, if it was, think of somebody else.
Just a dark skin.
How do you think the media would be handling this?
Twofold. if it's about the girl, then it maybe her being red boned or light skinned or whatever may factor into it. If this was about it's Diddy's time to go down, then because there's a guy who came out against Diddy as well.
Oh, allegedly.
It's a John. No, it's not allegedly.
Oh.
He filed. It's a John Doe that has filed against Diddy as well. And so it may just be his time. He had a hell of run, bro.
No. And like I'm
Run from '93.
I'm not
to 2023.
putting that past him.
That is 30 years of robbing people, of you know what I'm saying, manipulating people, of allegedly killing people.
Oh, allegedly again.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Well, obviously, allegedly.
Obviously, allegedly.
You know what I mean? Of stealing people's money, of putting people, in compromising situations. That's a big run. 30 years is a huge period of time. You know what I mean? And so it's interesting. But again, the light skin aspect probably does have some kind of effect. I would hope it didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
But I have to.
Just a question.
A very good question.
Also, did you guys see Beyonce at her Renaissance movie premiere?
Why does she look like she's
She looks like a white woman.
a Caucasian girl?
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
And is that the makeup or?
And with the blonde hair, like that looks crazy.
Yeah, it does. It does.
You have a picture? I'm putting a picture.
Yeah, that's.
So that's coming out soon. That's coming out this weekend, I believe.
Okay. So some people will go to the theaters to see that.
Yeah, I don't know. It just bothered me.
But again, they've been whitewashing her for a while.
For a long time. Very long time, yes.
Bleaching
but
her
I feel like
skin in Photoshop.
She's supposed to be like above, all that, to where like her look is supposed to be her look. Like she's supposed to be able to dictate what the makeup artists do to her.
Maybe she don't care.
And that's why I brought it up.
You know what I mean?
That's
Maybe
why I
she
brought it
don't
up.
care. Maybe, subconsciously, this is what the accepting look is so that you can be forever iconic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The greatest female singer of all time. Or whatever. Maybe she's already there. I don't know.
Yeah.
But she definitely looked like Kim Kardashian.
Yes, that woman in the middle, that's her, guys. That's Beyonce.
That's Beyonce.
That looks crazy.
Does.
I don't know, man. Don't know.
It does.
Don't know. Yeah, it does look like Kim K. I said that too. Didn't I say that?
Yeah.
I did say that. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. We're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Let's do that.
And then we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Get your questions ready.
Get your questions ready, people.
Tonight, there's growing outrage over this video showing at least 2 police officers in Kenosha, Wisconsin with their guns drawn following 29-year-old Jacob Blake as he walks around the front of a gray SUV. We paused the video after he opens the door with his back to an officer. At least 7 shots can be heard.
Don't think we don't see your pain. I got a real mentality, a better view of reality. This is life that I'm battling. Hey, don't think we don't see your pain. I got a real mentality, a better view of reality. This is life that I'm battling. I got a real mentality.
Them. It's just that they have to be laid out and filtered in different kind of ways. So how do you feel about being entrepreneurs? Because each and every one of you are entrepreneurs in your own sense, and having to balance that with making sure that rent is paid every month.
You want to go first?
No, so it is a challenge, right? Because you do have to believe in the unseen. You have to believe in like the process and like, yo, this can happen. I believe it will happen, but sometimes like what you are believing in, in reality, it takes some time to catch up. But I think the best proof that you can give to, you know, your partner or somebody who's, you know, who's worried about, you know, where everything is coming from, you have to kind of prove, the best evidence is proof.
Yes.
Right? So if you are taking the time, like, yes, you being serious about what you need to do, right? Say, if you don't really have time, you know, throughout the day to do, but you wake up way before she does, she sees when she wakes up that you are working on something, that you are really putting in the effort and the sacrifice, then she'll have a little bit more like, okay, he's serious. I have a healthy relationship with authority, so I'm probably not the best person to answer this question.
Go ahead. I think for me, it depends on how I interpret authority. So like,
That's fair.
if, for example, let's say you introduce me to like an elder, I might take his wisdom as criticism depending on how he delivered the message. And now I'm a little bitter, I'm angry, and now I'm taking my anger out on other things because like there's one person. But if he had, let's say, delivered it in a different manner to where I'm used to hearing it from you, I might interpret it like, okay, cool, I appreciate that. I'm gonna put that in the, you know, bank and keep it there and use it to my knowledge and as the best ability. Another thing, I agree, because I haven't seen cops either, so I've never been in a situation to where I've kind of...
Yeah, I just ignore.
Yeah, you guys did a great job. We haven't had issues with authority like that.
Yeah, like,
as far as police officers, things of that nature.
Right, you come to your conclusion on your own. Here are the facts of what's happening in this country, right? And then you come to just, if you just say, this is wrong, this is right, then by the time you go, you have Democratic people who, lifelong Democrats, who are voting for the person who probably put their father, who crafted the bill to put their father in jail, not realizing what just happened.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if open-ended, just kind of think in terms of, because every time we think of terms of this and that, it never ends up right.
Yes.
And that's not how life is. You know what I'm saying? Life is many different shades of gray. It's not white and black. Right. So, and that's one thing that I want to just kind of instill to my child. Like, just try to think for yourself. Like, don't even take what I give you as.
And that's why, as your dad, I would always ask each and every one of you open-ended questions. And it frustrated you guys at times because you were overthinking it, thinking your dad was looking for some superficial answer. And
And we're back.
Dude, put me on.
Oh, my fault.
Son?
My fault. And we're back. Thank you guys for joining us.
Hey, side note, did Instagram ever do the other live thing where we could...
I didn't get it yet.
Okay, all right.
Broadcast channel. I didn't get it yet.
Broadcast channel.
Because we could be going live on Instagram right now, too.
At the same time?
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
That'd be dope.
That would be dope. Yeah. But don't forget, 40% off sale, Cyber Monday, still going on. ShopUrbanX.com. Go get some stuff. We got some stuff. Go get some stuff.
And become a member of our TikTok team.
Yes, join us on TikTok at UrbanX TV. On TikTok.
UrbanX TV at TikTok. We got the link in the description.
Yes.
Help us build that.
Follow us.
Because that's what's popping. I spend so much time on there. Help us build that up.
Yeah.
And this episode is brought to you by Sticky Rice.
Sticky Rice.
Sticky Rice.
Sticky Rice.
Hurry up and buy.
Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Darius. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
So, I have something else I wanted to get into really quick. Oh, so Netflix is getting sued, or one of their production companies is getting sued because they're doing a Squid Game. Remember the viral series Squid Game that happened last year? So they're doing, or 2 years ago, they're doing a reality show on it, right? So they have real people taking part in the Squid Game challenges games.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I was watching the first episode, watch a little bit of the first episode, and they were doing the red light, green light game. And it was weird, like some people were getting eliminated, they couldn't stand still too long. I'm just like, yo, it's red light, green light, like stand still. And people were just like, nah, I can't do it no more. So I'm just like, yo,
really?
I'm confused. I'm like, what is going on?
Right.
Apparently that game of red light, green light, the timer said 5 minutes. It took them 9 hours to film that.
9 hours?
It took them 9 hours to film that, yes.
Oh, fuck.
people were also saying, some of the contestants were saying their plane ticket to go, they hadn't arrived, like a depart ticket on the same day they happened to get eliminated as well. So they're saying that the game was, like the producers were cheating them as well.
Yes.
So they're getting sued for living environment, just what was like the wildness going on with the game, stuff like that. It's crazy.
That's interesting.
I was just, because it made sense. Like some of the, like this one girl, when this, like, you know, she had to stop in red light, green light, she was like crouched down and she was like, I can't stand here too long. And she just gave up. I'm like, yo, what's going on? She was probably there for like a half hour.
Yes. And your bones get stiffened, and
they're trying to make a better show out of it.
Right,
They're trying to make
they're looking
more
for
spectacle.
these moments.
Mr. Beast, he did his own version on YouTube like a year and a half ago. Got 500 million views on YouTube. I watched the entire thing. It was riveting stuff.
Jeez.
I was one of those views.
Mr. Beast.
500. So they did. You know, Netflix is tight that somebody beat them to it.
Of course.
Not on their thing. So crazy.
Crazy.
Somebody said, just wanted the first 5 episodes. Yeah, I didn't watch it. No, it was like a real life show.
Oh, okay.
Not the series.
Not the series.
Yeah.
And these reality shows are getting more crazy about a minute.
Yeah. So Netflix, one of their production companies as well, they do like the other Married at First Sight, or not Married at First Sight, like Love is Blind, like those shows. They're getting sued by some of their contestants as well. For horrible living conditions.
Yes.
Apparently they weren't giving them food. They were just giving them alcohol to make them act
crazy,
wild.
Yeah,
like the producers. Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff that happens on those shows. Bunch of stuff. So as I mentioned at the top of the show, last week of college football, right? Or like the last regular season game of college football. Next, you'll start seeing the bowl games in December, stuff like that. So it's news coming out that there are a lot of top players decommitting from Colorado.
Okay.
Running back, the 2025 quarterback and the 2024 quarterback.
Yeah, the next two quarterbacks.
They both decommitted.
They decommitted.
Running back, top offensive lineman, he decommitted. A bunch of players. Now, it's early.
Okay.
It is early. Okay, because that's for early commitments. Like those players right now, it's early commitments. But it is still early. And now you got to remember the transfer portal does play a part in a lot of this college player stuff as well.
Okay, let's break it down.
I'm just saying more players are moving around different.
Oh, yeah.
As a result of the transfer portal.
I think more of it has to do with the rumors that Dion could be transferring to another college. I hope that's not true, but you never really know.
That's too soon. No.
Yeah, of course it's too soon.
Nah, he's gonna give it another year.
I think he's gonna stay one more year.
I think another year. I think one more year. Yeah.
Right. What was their record this year?
They were 4-8, I believe.
Yeah, I thought they would win 7 games, right? But that was just me being optimistic, and this ain't the Dion hate. It just is what it is. So the 4 wins, there are people who are going to see that as an improvement from last year. However, had Dion coached the same exact team from last year and they got 4 wins, I say that that's an improvement. He only kept, and this is, loosen your collar, he only kept 1 player from that Colorado previous team. The rest of the players came through for the portal and transfers. He brought those players in.
It's true.
He handpicked those players. He picked the staff, a very professional pro staff and this and that, and they only got 3 other wins. I think they lost 7 in a row, 6 in a row.
Yeah, yes. They lost like 8 of the last 9.
Right. And so if you get out of your feelings with that, if you're trying to tell me that any coach who has been coaching in college, black or white, couldn't have scrapped the whole team, brought a whole new team in and won 3 other games, you're fooling yourself. So Dion has a lot of work to do ahead of him. I think he needs to eliminate all the hip-hop, Hollywood distractions, because as an 18-year-old, how am I supposed to be focused on the play that we're running and my favorite rapper, Lil Wayne, is sitting right here? You know what I mean? And I keep doing this, And so,
and also because we're not just saying it. He said that's what he wants to turn the program into.
yes,
He said that. They got him. He said like this is not a place to come and think you're gonna cash out. This is not an ATM. This is like he said that.
right. Well, he said a whole bunch of
He
things.
said a whole bunch, but I'm just talking recently. He said
that's
that.
just conflicting and stuff.
True.
But so I think, and this is just being fair. Of course, I think they'll be better next year. But I think he needs to eliminate all the he's prime time.
Not
They're
them.
not prime time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're right. He's writing a check that their asses can't cash. We stuck in who we know prime time. This nigga hit a home run for the Yankees, and then 24 hours later scored a touchdown in the NFL.
Yep.
And so we know what he can do. But these young kids who are enamored by celebrity, they don't have the prime time gene. And this is the part of coaching he's gonna have to learn. And I think that's being fair and objective.
I agree.
But I do think anybody could have scrapped the whole team and won 3 other games.
Close games too.
Close games too. Shit, he could have been 1-12, 1-11.
Yeah.
Right? And so that's just my honest opinion on that. The new word for the black word for that's equivalent to anti-Semitism is haterism.
Yeah.
You're a hater.
Yeah.
When you get that stigma put on you,
Nobody want to hear that you
by
said.
black people, nobody want to hear, oh,
Yeah.
you just a hater.
Yeah.
It's equivalent to being called anti-Semitic.
So he hit a home run for the Braves, and then took a punt return back for the Falcons.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it happened within 24 hours.
Yeah,
time.
it was something crazy. Yeah.
Something real crazy. Probably the only person in the world besides Bo Jackson who could even fathom such a move.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So we know who Dion is. These players they don't practice. He was just naturally good at what he did. And so he needs to get his shit together.
Miami ended the season 8-4. They should have been 9-3.
Miami Hurricanes?
Yeah, they should have been 9.
That one game they lost.
Bro.
So do they get a bowl game? They get a bowl game.
Yeah, I think they do, yeah. Oh my God. It was right there. It's a 9-win season, bro.
Yeah, that's a good win. That's
a good season.
It's a good season. 9 wins. Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Good season.
Irked me, but and today is I think the 12-year anniversary of Sean Taylor's death.
Yeah.
Broke my heart, guys.
Yeah, Sean Taylor was a monster.
I used to watch all his highlights before every game, son.
Yeah, he was a monster. And so,
Yo, side note, so every Thanksgiving, my high school, they play another Bronx, they play Cardinal Hayes every Thanksgiving, right? So all alumni, they come back. So this was the coach's last game. He's been there for 40 years. This was his last game. So a bunch of alumni came back. We all talking. And it was dope. It was dope to see everybody and stuff like that. But then the underlying factor, the underlying thing there, Diddy. Nobody wants to talk about it.
P. Diddy.
Nobody wants to talk about it. Yeah, nobody wants to talk about it.
Sure
and he played
did.
football.
Yeah, but they said for the movie Any Given Sunday,
oh, yeah.
they said everyone had to audition.
Yeah.
And they said his audition was terrible. It's like when he threw the football, it's like you throw the football with your left hand and you're right-handed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I heard he played defense, though, but that's just...
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever, but then he should
And then I heard he got benched. This
tried out
the
for a
rumors.
defensive role.
It's the rumors. This is my defensive coach said. He said, we benched him because the kid that came in, he wound up going to like LSU or something like that.
Okay.
So it was just kind of like, what you gonna do?
Yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah.
Crazy. Let's get some questions, but we'll get to some more stuff in the meantime.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Sports Illustrated got called out for apparently publishing articles written by AI and AI generated authors. Like these
Really?
journalists
That's what
are
we
not
going with
real.
it now?
Yes, that's what. And then when they got called out for it, they took it down. They took down the
Well, there's also that female reporter, Hey Dot, our elder sister Rose Willie, transitioned. Wow, on Saturday she was very knowledgeable.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay. My deepest condolences. That's my people's. I didn't know that, Sister Rose. Okay, I'm gonna try to reach out to her family and stuff. What was I saying now?
The AI.
There's a white reporter, female sideline reporter.
She said she was making up
who
stuff.
was making up stories.
Yeah.
Like the coaches wouldn't come out in time.
Yeah.
To give her an interview.
Yeah, man. He said that
he said we just got to buckle down and come out stronger in the second half.
And she admitted that, right? Why did
she admitted that. He's like, I never saw this bitch.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What you talking about? And so this is an ongoing thing. But AI is doing stories now.
Yeah.
Y'all try to pull that off, huh?
That's the AI generated photo for his headshot and everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be the future.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna know what's so-called real and what's not real.
There was this guy. He was on the Sean Ryan show. This guy, he interviews a lot of like ex-military people, and the guy he was talking to was talking about AI. He said like the AI is gonna get so sophisticated. You're gonna need passwords for individual talks now because I can do a FaceTime with my mom and I could be somebody totally different and I'm gonna need a password to make sure it's me.
Oh wow.
Like in the moment. We need like meet up password soon.
Jeez, that's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be crazy.
Cause I might call you and be like, yo, Malcolm, send $500, man.
Yeah.
Dad, is that you?
Yeah.
Yes. Send me the money.
Yeah.
And it'd be somebody else.
Yep.
Yeah.
They said that's how it was gonna get. That's crazy.
Wow. Because they do that to old people now. They're cloning voices.
Bro, I feel so bad for those people,
are like,
man.
yo, that's my grandson. They have him. I gotta send money, and it's not your grandson.
Yep.
It's artificial intelligence.
Crazy.
Crazy stuff.
So another story. So remember, actor, author, philanthropist Hill Harper. He is running for congressman in Michigan. So he is. Apparently, he was offered $20 million in campaign donations if he dropped out of the Senate race against
$20 million, Hill Harper?
$20 million, and
How
he
much
declined
would they pay
it.
me if I drop out of the race?
I don't know.
Shit. Cover something.
Yeah. So the person he's going against is Rashida Tlaib. Yes, and he declined that $20 million.
He declined it.
He declined
He
that.
getting money like that?
I don't know if he's getting money. He dropped out of his role on The Good Doctor.
Yeah.
To run. So I don't know if he's getting money, man.
I'm running. I got my campaign already going, and I put my garbage out on Front Street so they can't hold that against me. I'll settle for $1 million. Just die. Leave, man. All right.
Yeah.
Cut the check. Shit, cut the check.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody asked me about a case.
Did you guys hear about Mayor Adams cutting funding at the public libraries now?
Yeah, especially on Sundays.
Yeah.
Well, it's a part of the immigration bill, meaning we're losing so much money.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? They had to cut 5% of the police department of all major departments, and pre-K and 3K.
My son is in 3K, man.
Yeah. Okay, so a senior Pentagon advisor. Let me let this guy get the hell out of the way. Official overseas elementary schools division was arrested for human trafficking.
What?
And nobody is talking about that in the mainstream media. A senior Pentagon official, I don't know his name, overseeing elementary school divisions, arrested for human trafficking. It's always the ones who are closest to the kids, man, that you have to watch out for. So yeah, that is something to look into and be aware of.
Somebody said pre-K is getting it back. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy.
Because they giving all the money to the immigrants
and the cops. So the New York City is paying. They're paying $390 million for a new police radio system. It's going to be an encrypted radio system.
Okay, and what is this radio system going to do?
So it says, this is according to the Gothamist, the NYPD is spending $390 million on a new radio system that will encrypt officers' communications, reversing a near-century-old practice of allowing public and the press to listen to police dispatches. That's crazy.
Okay, so now we can't listen in.
We can't listen in now.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
It says police radio channels, which have been public since 1932, will be fully encrypted by December 2024. NYPD Chief of Information Technology Ruben Beltran said in the city, "Bad actors have used our radios against us." Of course they have.
Yeah.
Because who the hell is still listening to the? Of course they have.
Yeah.
But y'all can spend. Y'all got money for that, but no money for public libraries and pre-K and 3K services.
Yes,
That's crazy,
it's
man.
crazy.
We live in a police state.
We live in a police state. That is a fact.
What
Nowhere
the hell?
around that, Malcolm. Nowhere around that.
What the hell? Have y'all watched the Audit America video? No. What else? I heard a Drake. You know that water song that you were singing. That it was weird that you were singing.
Yeah.
I heard a Drake remix to it, and I heard that was AI. It sound good though.
Really?
Yeah.
Busta's got a new album out.
How do we feel about it? A lot of people were mad at him.
I'm just gonna be 100% honest. I didn't like the album.
I heard it was like real.
I like Busta. I want to be clear.
Cause you liked his last album.
I liked his last album.
Yes.
I like Busta, and because I like Busta, that don't bring him down the totem pole when I look at his total body of work. This one wasn't hitting, and I remember him saying it was gonna be Timbaland, Pharrell, Swiss Beats producing it, and it just didn't move me at all. I don't know. Maybe other people felt, but the consensus I'm getting is it just wasn't hitting. It might be, he took too many shots at a situation because it ain't hitting. No disrespect.
Okay, yeah,
Are there a few songs on it that slap? Of course.
How many songs?
It's
are
18 songs.
It's too long,
It's like
man.
18 songs, and it sounds like just I put this one on it, put that one on it. Let's get a song with you, this and that.
You know what I've
I wasn't
noticed?
feeling it. Maybe some of you guys were. I wasn't.
You know what I've noticed in entertainment? This is in movies as well. You remember how movies, their selling point was who's in it, who directed it, who's in it. Right. Like you got, oh snap, these people. Oh my God, it's gonna be a great movie. Now nobody cares. Like, show me a good movie, right?
Show me a good
That's
movie.
all I want. That's all I care about now. That's the same thing with music now. Now these features, this producer, I don't care about none of that,
None
bro.
of that matters as
Show
much
me
as
a
you
good
think it.
album.
Show me a good album. Now, with that being said, I let the music speak. So a lot of people are mad at Busta for the FBA stuff. I don't care about any of that stuff. When the music speaks, the music speaks. I felt the same way about Kanye.
Oh, Andre, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Andre 3000. I don't care about your name. Let the music do the speaking. And I had plenty of time this weekend. I popped the Busta joint in. And, it's not whack, because Busta's too good to be a whack artist. It just wasn't, when I saw the names, I'm like, yo, this, and I think Dre was on it too.
Yeah.
I said, yo, this right here, and it's called Blockbuster. I'm like, yo.
Oh, that's tough.
That's a tough name.
That is tough,
I'm
yeah.
like, this is going to be crazy. And it wasn't. Not for me.
Oh, man. The Daily Wire, they putting out their own movie.
The Daily Wire.
They Ben Shapiro, Matt Walsh, What Is a Woman, Candace
What are they
Owens.
putting the movie out about?
It's an actual comedy movie. It's called Lady Ballers.
Lady Ballers.
And it's about, guys joining women's basketball league, taking it over because they need money.
And it's going to be spoofing the transgender stuff and Lady Ballers.
Lady Ballers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Because, they'll be dropping little messages.
Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to see it because you got to be subscribed to the Daily Wire membership and I'm just not.
Oh, so that's how they doing it now.
Yeah, smart.
Yo, we need to do a movie.
I'm with it.
A full-fledged
With it.
movie that people got to pay
With it.
to see.
Yeah.
All right.
Director, you know what I'm saying? Then we're going to put it up on Tubi.
Definitely put it up on Tubi.
Gotta put it up on Tubi.
Gotta put it up on Tubi.
Let's take some questions. We spoke about Josh Giddey at the top of the show, by the way.
Yes.
We spoke on Brother Rich and Cambada's new track. We did speak on that.
Yep.
Just
It's
now.
fire. It is fire.
Question, can people actually change who they are? In what way?
Change that was one of our affirmations for the day. And I might
Shout
have
out to
been
the
today.
UX90.
Shout out to UX90.
Change is, it takes a lot to change. What are you changing? Are you changing your schedule? Are you changing the way you see yourself? Are you changing? So that's just a broad thing. But it's all depending on how old you are. If you are who you are. And to change requires real deep inward, you know what I'm saying, reflection to change who you are. Because when nothing changes, nothing changes. That's something I always tell Malcolm. If we don't change nothing about what we're doing, how can we expect anything to change? So if it's an external bit of change from a business perspective, but if you're trying to change your character, man, that is a lifetime body of work. Or if you're trying to change your partner's character, that is 3 times a lifetime of work. You know what I mean? So, that's a tough one.
Jason, I want to thank y'all for dropping the woke hoodie again. I'm going to send y'all a pic of my original OG design. Still turn heads. Dope.
Nice.
Yeah, that's one of our first joints.
Absolutely.
Somebody said, you heard about Eric Monte, creator of those 70s black shows, who never got paid, is dying in poverty now. He's the one who had the idea for the Good Times. He did all of them shows, and that guy took the credit.
That guy took all of the credit for them shows, and you know what I'm saying. And again, he's gonna die of poverty.
That's crazy.
Nobody fought for him, and it's one of them things, man. Yeah,
that is crazy.
And they honored that white guy a few years ago. All of them.
Yeah, because so the first time when I got the concept of a lot of the inventions that these slave owners created, and then I forget I think it was Phil Valentine. He said, like, why would they create an invention that makes their slaves' lives easier?
Right.
Makes sense. Go, oh, yeah, they don't have rights. I take their invention, I patent it, that's my invention.
That's my invention.
So when you think about, like, why would this white dude have all these ideas, all this insight, all these black shows, black staple shows?
And he knows nothing about the urban experience whatsoever.
Makes sense.
He had some money and he put his name out in front of it. Side note, they said in Atlanta, people in Atlanta can verify this, either a judge went down into a basement of a vault or something and found all of these wills left by these white slave owners.
I think I saw something about that.
Leaving their slaves to their family.
Ooh.
So a lot of you niggas down there, you still owned by Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie Shaw, hey, is your name Bowser? Well, goddamn it, how about that? I've been looking for you. I just found the will.
Get in the back.
Get your ass in the back of the truck. I own you. I see the paperwork. There it is.
So deep.
I own you now, Bowser. I knew something about you. You look strong. Let me hear. Okay. All right, you can put you to work.
Football player,
fast. You can run.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. I'd be like, nigga, if you don't. Yeah, you saw that. See, somebody else saw that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That is nuts.
That is nuts. I own your whole family. Everybody. Your whole goddamn family I own now.
Yo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you guys hear? I think we reported on this cruise that was supposed to be going around the world for like 3 years.
3 full years.
3 full years, like nonstop. Well, not nonstop, but like going around the world for 3 full years. Apparently, some passengers who signed up, they got nowhere to live because the cruise isn't even, the ship isn't ready yet. So they sold their houses or they rented out their houses and stuff like that in preparation to be on this voyage.
For 3-year voyage.
Yeah.
And now when is the cruise gonna finally be ready?
So let's see. The cruise is supposed to. Yeah. Yep.
Are we talking a couple of weeks or?
I think longer than that.
Jeez.
So this is it was supposed to be happening November 17th to the 20th, and they have no ship. They acknowledge they have no ship. So I think they're still pushing the dates back right now. Actually,
is the ship built?
No, they have no ship.
Oh shit! Nigga,
No,
that's gonna be 2-3 years.
No, I'm sure they can buy a ship.
No, this might have been a special ship. If you're gonna be on it for 3 years straight,
when you dock, you fuel up, you come off, you dock, you fuel up.
I'm paying for luxury. I'm gonna be living on this ship. This can't be the what's that cruise and black people be going on for $49? The Carnival, man. You can't. If your cruise is $49, nigga, don't go on that cruise.
I went on a Carnival cruise. It was cool.
Nah, son. 3 levels of fighting. Like they run out of shrimp on floor 3, so y'all coming down to floor 2 to get y'all shrimp, and then they trickle down to the first floor. No. I'm not. If it's $49, I'm not going.
Yeah, I don't think we paid $49.
Even $140. You mean you gonna take me all the way to the Bahamas?
Yeah.
For $149.
Well, all right, if you going to the Bahamas,
$129 if I book a room together. Right. Nah. You get what you pay for, nigga. You get what you pay for.
Yo, the one time like I really felt like just like a real just ignorant nigga was on a cruise.
Yeah.
No, and not because we did anything wild. It's because I didn't know about like the dinner with the captain, so everybody got to be in suits, and we was just there.
Really?
Yeah, everybody's in suits. Like they got the memo, and I never been on a cruise before. Me and shit, I was just like, what?
Somebody said they really love the geometry of class. Appreciate that.
Dope.
So somebody also said the Busta album was fire. Again, that's your choice. I'm not saying.
I heard a lot of the same what you were saying.
Yeah, that's what it is. Did you watch I'll Never Go on a Carnival Cruise Again? Hell no.
Had fun though.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I wouldn't cruise around the city with niggas.
Yeah.
They got the one day all you can eat cruise. Niggas ain't gonna do it, can't do it, won't do it.
Somebody else did the same thing. Yeah, I did not know, man. I did not know.
Yeah, you gotta know.
I did not know that was a thing, bro. I was just like, what is happening? There's people in prom dresses, like full tuxedos.
Yeah, it's with the captain.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah. Yep, I wouldn't cruise around the city with niggas.
What's your thoughts on Netflix doing retail? I didn't know they were doing retail. I heard about one of the so Netflix invested in a director to put on a movie, I think, or a show. They was gonna do a show.
Mm-hmm.
Gave him like $11 million. He bet it all away and lost it.
Ooh, so what they gonna do to him?
I don't know what they can do. Like,
ouch.
You could probably sue, right? Like
$11 million. Well, I ain't got the money.
That's true too.
What you gonna do?
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah.
Let's take a couple more questions, then we have an after show.
We do?
No after show?
No after show.
All right, no after show tonight, guys.
We'll try to, because I don't really have nothing to talk about on the after show.
This is true.
Let's get some shit to talk about.
And we got new exclusive coming.
Yeah, I got a new exclusive coming.
Got a new exclusive coming for you guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I think Noble's not feeling the best, so I gotta get home anyway.
He's feeling under the weather?
Yeah, it's the weather's changing, it's cold now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think he's
running with other...
No. He knows the parents teachers meeting is coming.
That's true. I'm going in with my belt.
So he's already like
That's true. I'm going in with my belt.
Eli's shit was so sophisticated when he didn't want to go to school. Because the Lakers played, remember, he was a Kobe fan. They played at 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
And he would start getting sick Monday.
Yeah.
Eli was sophisticated with his shit. A little cough on Monday, Dad. Coming down with something. By Tuesday, it was like, this thing is... By Wednesday, I needed to pick him up from school.
Yeah.
It was tough in there, Dad. By Thursday night, he's sitting in front of the TV having popcorn, watching fucking Kobe. Yeah. Eli was... He was sophisticated with his shit. Eli would look down at all the snacks and count how many snacks everybody had. Shove his in his mouth so he can eat your snacks. This is the shit he be on. This nigga Eli is diabolical.
That's funny.
Yeah. That's Eli. That's my dude.
Question: have y'all seen the Squid Game? Yeah. So I saw the show, and I thought they should have just ended it after one season. I don't think it needed a second season. They didn't even put it out yet, but then I was watching the reality game.
Oh, okay.
Because I like Netflix's like game, like reality shows.
Does Netflix do podcasts?
No, they should.
They should just sign us.
That'd be fire. And I would get on all y'all for sharing passwords. Like, y'all not supposed to do that.
That's right.
Pay Netflix, because they got pay us.
We need that Black Dot Muhammad commercial. We're going to get it all.
Yeah, we're going to do them all.
We're going to do them all.
Somebody said, young parents ain't whooping nobody, Malcolm. You ain't got a front. Yeah, I saw this lady. She's like this young girl. She's like a dance teacher. and she was just like at her
was
wits'
going in.
end.
Yeah, she
I
was.
felt so bad.
She said the way these 5-year-olds tell you to shut up, talk to you, and the parents promote that kind of craziness. It's really, really tough.
Yeah.
It's really.
She said they're listening to Pound Town. Like, it's bad.
Yeah. And we want to know, that's the future.
Yeah.
That's the future right there.
Yeah.
And you go, God damn. Yep.
That is a fact. Did you guys see the Good Burger 2? I'm not going to disrespect myself.
I didn't see the Good Burger 1.
I loved Good Burger 1.
They seem like, first of all, what's this guy? He's sick. He in the hospital, right?
No, he's out. He's out now.
Okay, Cal
Mitchell, yeah.
The one who was with Homeboy? yeah. He drinks Gatorade, yes.
He drinks orange soda. For the people who get that.
Oh, okay. But he just looked like he's trying to recreate a role. Yeah. That's not funny.
Like
no more.
it felt like because Keenan, remember he got on SNL, so he's been on SNL for a long time.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Doing well.
And I heard the reason why they even stopped talking because they were both going after that spot. Because SNL, was a big,
Yes, of course.
So they were both going after that spot, and then they wanted because since they were kids, they've been played next to each other. It's Keenan and Kel. It was on All That, and it was on the Keenan and Kel show. Then Good Burger was Keenan and Kel.
And this is the first time they was gonna be apart.
Yeah, they were going after the same spot. Keenan got it. Cal went into obscurity. I heard rumors that he was dead years ago. Like he just nowhere to be found. And he started popping back up like recently. And again, looks like he's trying to like capture that same.
Yeah, that's over.
Yeah,
that's over. That is over, my friend.
Yeah.
Let's get a few more questions in here.
Couple more questions since we don't have an after show. Can you guys talk about the DC national emergency? I didn't hear about that.
The what?
DC national emergency.
I didn't hear about that either.
What's going on? Me and Eli spoke about the GTA 6 person. Apparently, it's supposed to be a trailer coming out soon. I didn't see anything else about it. Apparently, it's supposed to be like $150.
So Marcus Jordan is going broke because of Lobster. Marcus Jordan could never go broke. His dad is Michael Jordan.
That's true.
I'm in that gentle parenting-ish in my... You can't be gentle with these kids. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Shit, fuck that shit. You got to put some work in somewhere, somehow.
Yeah. Couple more questions, then we up out of here, guys. Yeah, we got a new Nerd Talk dropping tomorrow.
New Nerd Talk dropping tomorrow.
New Nerd Talk dropping tomorrow.
3rd grade books in Florida, kids to be kind to strangers. Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what that is? Be kind to strangers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Kathy Hochul quarantine camps in LA and New. Yeah, so we spoke about the rule 2.13 thing. Yeah. Yep. Somebody said, if GTA 6 is $150, I'm still gonna get it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's how much they charge.
That's rumored. Like that might be how much they charge. I get it.
Well, you're a game head.
I'm not even a game head. I just waited 10 years for this one.
This one's got to be the shit.
Yeah, come on. They put $2 billion into this. Apparently,
I might even play. Can we play like a team? Can we create like a team? Like me, you, Eli. Y'all. We start a mission.
Oh yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
online. Yeah.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the weakest link, so I gotta practice.
Yeah, it's tough being
because we going against other teams and then we getting slaughtered.
Yeah.
And y'all looking over at me like, Dad, what's up?
Like playing Call of Duty and you the weakest link.
I don't even know how to use the controller.
Yeah, man, it's tough.
But I'll work on it so we can create a recognizance team. You know what I'm saying? To be running through,
Yeah.
I like it.
So Mayor Bowser, she got our last name. That's crazy. She can vote. She can.
She might be kinfolk.
She might be kinfolk, right?
She might be kinfolk.
So Mayor Bowser issues public emergency to give district new tools for responding to opioid crisis and increasing youth violence. I heard DC is like really bad right now.
Yeah.
As far as like carjackings, like it's carjackings.
Carjacking?
Yeah, get up out of that. Like I need that.
Shit. God damn.
Leave the keys. My baby's in the back. What? No, you know what I'm saying? Like, I heard like it's bad out there with the carjacking. So, what's the TikTok? TikTok is UrbanX TV, and
UrbanX
the link is
TV. It's in the description.
The link is in the description as well, guys.
UrbanX TV, our TikTok.
GTA and Call of Duty has messed up a whole generation. Yeah.
Well, video games and video games, the music. Let's call it all what it is.
It's society wise.
Yeah, this is you know.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
It is a mess.
Solomon and Gomorrah.
Did you hear Vic Mensa saying Tiffany Haddish essayed him? Oh, well, Tiffany Haddish, she got caught with that DUI. I mean, she was.
Yeah. So he is saying she's.
Yeah, assaulted him.
Who's this? Vic Mensa?
Vic Mensa, yeah, Chicago rapper.
So she just took it.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Wow.
No after show, Regal Tone.
But she she got caught. She was sleeping in her car.
Yeah, car was running, all that.
Okay, yeah.
She got problems. She's been like on borrowed time and what since that Ari Spears thing came out.
Ari Spears thing was
and
bad.
And that was I thought that was the final straw because remember she was doing a lot of just talking like going to parties talking about the parties. You know what I'm saying? And
doing stuff she wasn't supposed to do.
Yeah, like whoa, this is not how we operate here, shorty. What you doing?
Mm-hmm.
So crazy.
Yeah. That should do it.
That should do it, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you for sticking through the choppy sound at the beginning. I didn't hear the choppy sound.
Yeah, or whatever. We made it through.
We made it through. We appreciate you guys. If you're listening right now, give us a rating and review. We'd appreciate it. And if you're watching us right now, go to shopurbnex.com.
Yes, 40% off.
40% off. And get these new designs. We like these designs.
Yeah. Just the way we pay homage to some of the elders who made life easier for us.
Yes. So we'll see you guys on Thursday. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
Peace.